Overload, too much information, I can't handle this. Gotta turn it up to be unreachable. Buy some time for what it's worth, it's really on you to decide. You own a key to Queendom music and make time stand still.
Man, this dancing goes with everything. You know, I'm gonna just play one more time. It's just so entrancing, just watching it. I don't know why. I mean, just no matter what music I put to this, it always hits. It just always hits. What's up, everybody? We'll go through chat while we watch this one more time. Or watch this, the numbers go down one more time. We got Amy here, Rob here. Shit said no a long time ago. Oh yeah, the poll is have you tried dating online? So I guess there's a couple of misclicks there. Yes, 36%. No, 64%. That's actually, I would have thought there would be more. Maybe I don't know. Maybe misclicks. I don't know. But that's interesting. Met people in band forums. Oh, stay up back. That's back in the day. I remember the band forum days. Heavily into the local music scene. Nice. Sean's about to head out for a date. Oh wow, how uncanny. Interesting. Guys, hey Jeffrey, welcome back. Oh, I don't have my shit running. 1 second. My bot is not on. Let me turn that on. Hope it goes well. Sean, if it starts going down, he'll tell her you got important online chat groups to attend to, right? Yeah, we're gonna miss our Sean here. It would be totally rude just to be like sitting, you know, be on the date and be trying to watch the stream the whole time. Oh, it cut off. All right, we'll switch to the desktop view to start out with here. Can't find my debit card. Oh no. Make sure to show your wallet. Good luck tonight. Yeah, good luck. That was last comment. Yeah, jeez. It's cool. Pickpocket on first date, man. What's this world coming to? Jeez. What's up, Adam? What's up, Vinny? Hey, Vinny. I don't think I've seen you a little bit here. Spook up in here. Good to see Spook as usual. Yeah, I wasn't lying. I do want to hire you to do videos, or at the very least editing. We could talk about that later, for sure. But that's exciting. Yeah, right? That's what I was saying. I don't think I've seen Vinny in the streams much lately. Ultra busy. Got you. Dating is pretty people activities. All right. Jasmine's here. Welcome, Jasmine. Jordan, take the Waffle House. That's a classy date. I would be all right with that. I don't even know if the Waffle Houses around here are still 24 hours or not. Let me double check on that. Let's see. Can you still go to Waffle House at 1 in the morning? Took me to maps, I guess. Oh, I could have just looked there. Open 24 hours. Okay. So Waffle House around here is still one of the few places that are open 24 hours. That's cool. Good to know. Oh yeah. So anyway, so like, I started. Watch this in a second. I joined an app or whatever. That's there we go. Now we're working. I joined an app that is for both dating and also community and friendship for autistic people. And it's been interesting. I've never been on something that's both a social platform and also a dating platform. Well, I guess Facebook was originally like that, but It's been interesting. I got like, I was like just a couple days ago. I got like 7 matches already, which is, um, I guess definitely a boost to the self-esteem, which is good. So, but it's been interesting. So, and it, I mean, well, that's how I found my, I thought I found my ex-wife was through eHarmony, and what else? Fucking I think probably there's a good portion of I guess relationships I've had online, but I guess it's kind of 50-50 as far as like in person versus online. But usually in person, like I had one time where this girl, we were at like Steak and Shake, and like a girl was ordering food at the Steak and Shake, and we were just outside fucking around with our cars, and a girl just came up to me like, "Damn, you're hot. Let me get your number." I was like, "Oh shit, I wish it could be as easy as this all the time." But yeah, that's why I'm curious about the online. Oh, now it's closer to 50-50 now. Okay, yeah, that was more what I was assuming that it would be like, because it's like like online dating is like really common now. Like when I did it when I was like really young, like shit, that was like, ew, you met online? What the fuck? So it's interesting to see that like it change in the course of my life. Hey Jazz, we did a Waffle House in Perkins back in the day. Oh yeah, Perkins. I don't think Perkins closes now. Before it used to be 24 hours here too, but classy indeed. I mean, those are good nights though. I agree, and except for when the bar lets out, and then it's just noisy as shit and you can't hear anything. It's novel writing month. Oh, so I have daily deadlines until November 30th to finish a rough draft of my novel. Oh, cool. So I haven't been on social media since a week. That's good. I also took a social media break. Not out of necessity, but out of want. But still, that sounds cool. I wish you good luck. That sounds like a cool challenge. I hope you hope all the words and things come to you. Talking about online dating, I got to skate the icon frames the other day. I'm enjoying them so far. I just need to get more reps in. Word. Good luck with the rest of your writing. Exactly. Awesome. It's like anti-frame. That's cool. Yeah, Jordan got them. Jasmine's my friend that did write a novel in November. It sounds pretty cool. It does sound pretty cool. Oh, today we're gonna do I don't know if I'm gonna finish going through my skate collection, but I'm certainly gonna try to put a big dent in that tonight. And again, thank you everybody for being here. Yeah, hopefully you're not streamed out. It's a full day of streaming apparently, which is nice. Oh, the topic is online dating. If you want to join, that's fine. I've gotten a total of 0 dates from online dating / Tinder. Yeah, and I mean when I got an eHarmony, I really just the only date I got, or connection I got, was with my ex-wife. Everything else, yeah, was just I guess a flop or whatever. And I'm also kind of going into that this time with like, hey, I just want to I'm especially since I'm going in with like friendship first and then anything else, whatever. But yeah, so it's a lot less pressure, which feels good too. Yes, it's the NOWRIMO challenge for rice. What a mouthful. I love it. Yes, Amy, very cool challenge. It's my rollerblading novel. Oh shit. I just remember trying to keep my head up at 3 a.m. eating a club sandwich and usually falling asleep on top of it. I've been there too. Drinking that endless coffee helped. Spent 9 hours writing code. Jeez, that's a long time. That's something I could never get into, just looking at all that text for that long. Just the thought of it, that's why I never got into coding, but God bless you for handling it, Joe. I set them up flat. Nobody. Oh, well, actually, question: like, how do you get through 9 hours of writing code? Do you take breaks or? Yeah, I'm curious now. Like, I don't think I could ever just be around text. I think I'd go crazy, being around all those numbers and letters and symbols and shit, and trying to get things to work out just textually based. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a lot. Facts, yo. It's not code, but creative folks in our heads creating characters. Yep, and the words. Go been there. All right, let me watch. I want to watch this real quick before I get into it. This is the new video from Dark Place, and I love Dark Place. They put out some great things. I think they only have 380 subs, so I would highly recommend this channel. And let's see what the newest of their videos is.
Healthy boys.
It hurt for sure. Okay, I'm sorry. Hopefully, take a little break. Hopefully, I can, I guess, be a little bit of a relaxation for you. I think these are more of the younger skaters too, which is always great to see. In Milan, Italy, this takes place. That's a cool spot. Smoke breaks? Yeah, smoke breaks. What a beautiful city. Oh no. There we go. Now we're talking. I don't date, so I have no idea what's happening with online. I mean, I just started, so I don't really know it either. Different process how you meet your partner or future, right? It's a totally different process. Superb, what's up to that channel? Riding bicep. Ooh, look at that. Sick. To the top. So, double camera. Oh yeah. Writing bicep modules and PowerShell scripts for companies to serve migration. That is beyond my understanding. Definitely pay grade. Wow, that's a perfect box too. Hell yeah. Porn to porn. Tree, if you feel up to it, future another mental health chat would be great. Struggling lately, but I'm gonna keep it light and pause. Oh, don't worry about it. We could do mental health. We could turn it on now. It's fine. Do you have something? Do you have a starter for us? Like a direction you want to go? Cause yeah, we could do that. We can do that now, or we could do it while we're doing this. That's fine. Or focus on that. I'd rather do that than do the skate stuff. So yeah, if you got some shit you wanna go over or whatever, that's fine. Or if you want me to talk about something, I just need something a little bit more specific than just mental health in general, I guess you could say. Although I have some topics I could go over that I had planned for the future. So if you want to shift gears, that's fine too. Hang in there, Amy. Yep, totally understand. We're here for you. About to have cinnamon rolls and coffee. There you go. Thank you. Yes. But what was that? I missed that. That seemed cool. Oh yeah, that's a fucking good ass trick. Yo, wow, that was beautiful. I love how he like dug into it to swing it, like how he dug in with his right foot to swing it around to the Unity. Hell yeah. That was smooth as fuck. A terrible date. That's the thing too. It's like fuck. I don't know what it's hard too. Like I'm talking to these people and I'm trying to maneuver it so I don't just talk about myself. I'm trying to maneuver it, but it's really hard to come up with questions about a stranger. So it's tough. It is difficult. Difficile. I like that. It's just kind of like a going by spots, like chronological order. Oh, you're not bringing down the mood. I mean, talking about mental health puts me in a good mood. So, yeah, don't you fret. I am totally game for it. That was beautiful. Holy shit. A lot of porn stars in this video. Big backslide. Big kind grind. I like that guy. He's squashing that Unity. I love it. AO top acid. With the vest on too. Fuck. Man, a vest is a good look. I don't think I could pull off a vest, but man, a vest is a good look. You need a fish. Hell yes. And young looking skater. Don't be like me and bottle everything up. Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, I mean, when you keep it all inside, it does reach the critical mass, I feel like, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. So yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, or any day could be a mental health day, or we could just talk about things if you got something going on. I guess I would like this place to be kind of like that. So yeah, so you don't have to just leave it bottled up, or if you want to talk about something on a different account or whatever, you can do that too. It's fine. But I understand that it's hard. It's hard to do that shit. It's fucking hard for me to do it. So, I just feel comfortable enough, I guess, on stream with you guys. Otherwise, I would never tell people that I'm doing online date. I'm on an online dating app. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I will tell that to all these strangers on the internet. But normally, yeah, I wouldn't do that. So it's I understand. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I kind of understand things, so maybe I can help a little bit, or someone here can. Damn, that's scary on that sharp little metal plastic thing. That's sick. Looks like it slides perfect too. I don't know. I have loads of fun with my friends and family. I have friends. If they mail and interest me, I have to have a conversation about intention and purpose based on. That's a good idea. Based on their answers, I will know what steps. That's good. It's good. I like that approach. Being just laying it out there. Like, hey, instead of doing the dance of like, maybe, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. We'll just play coy and shit like that, which is my style. I like that approach. Certainly. Instead of like, oh, I don't want to, doing that dance is exhausting. It really is. So, what's one of my favorite tricks? I like this guy too. With the grab too. Fuck yeah. I think I saw this guy do like a top spinsel on a ledge, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I like whoever this guy is. Does anybody know? Oh, it says in here, I guess. Oh, it's got Matty Vila in it. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I like his skating a lot too. Yeah, so good ass team. I don't know which one of these are, and there's no Instagram links, unfortunately. But yeah, good fucking skating. That was a good ass switch up too, of course. But man, that's a good ass one. You think that's a Gabriel? That's Matt Rise, right? Is that right? Any resources for executive dysfunction? Yes. I'm not officially diagnosed, but meet all the checkboxes. It's going to impact my job, etc. at some point. Yes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm struggling with a lot right now, is the lack of executive dysfunction, executive function, which is executive dysfunction. Yes. It could be a lot of things. Without even if you had a diagnosis, it could still be a lot of things. I mean, it could be brain fog. It could be, neurodiverse related ADHD and autism, and other things too. I mean, there's with this, I believe, with avoidance, whatever. Forget what it is. Someone said it earlier in a chat. And then it can also be involved with I mean, I'll just look it up to get a better whatchamacallit explanation for everybody. Hell yeah. Easy cess on that rough ground. Oh, and the toe roll on a waxed ass curb. Fuck yeah. At the fucking food market or whatever. Not food market, but looks like a farmer's market for whatever that is. Oh, a Kalito's in there too. Sick. I do feel really safe here. Thanks, guys. Yeah, never heard of that term. Okay, yeah, we'll go over that. Our 30th date with people. Oh no, it's very it's very like I've only done it for like I've only been on there for like 2 or 3 days. Definitely nowhere near to that point. And then a lot of people are away, but there are some people that have contacted me that are like 20 miles from me, which is like, whoa, shit, that's closer than I was anticipating. An executive function looks like depression, which I'm also dealing with. Yeah, and it does, and they're cyclical too, kind of just like feeling like the walls are closing. Yeah. So I can definitely speak to this from my own experience. But we'll look up. Why is it called a bin soul spilling when it's not a soul trick? It's because it's like a soul grind, and it was named by Robin Collins. But it's very similar to a soul grind, and a lot of time, not a lot of times, but oftenly, people will miss a soul grind and end up doing a bin soul. I do them. For a long time I did them better when I was doing them by accident than on purpose. So it is very close to a regular soul grind, but it's not. That's just the name that it came to be. Halo X 3 out. Fuck yeah. It's exhausting, but I'm glad I have love and supportive parents, and the stage of life that a lot of men in our generation 30s, 40s are experiencing, losing an elder parent or the prospect. Yeah. We are getting to be of that age. All right, this has got 11 or 2 more minutes. We'll finish this. So I think for us, after mature age, your needs in a relationship are very different. Other factors such as children, whether you want them or not, or whether the partner already has them. Yes. I mean, I am not. I'm myself. I'm avoiding people with kids. I mean, I just am not. I am not gonna be ready to be around kids or someone with kids. The relations also factors is yeah. So yeah, I get that. Oh, that was the thing that the Ben watched this earlier. Okay, I was I think I was in therapy while Ben was streaming this. I saw that at the end. So yeah, Ben watched this already. So if you're in Ben's stream, he already saw this. Ben should be named Ben, so I'm okay with that. Sean, are you on your date right now? Yeah, Sean, are you still dating? Hi, date. Hi, Sean's a really great guy. He made a lot of people happy. Sponsoring Ben's stream today, and he's worth giving a chance to. I don't know what else to say. Who else do we say? I have to say to score Sean some points.
Hey, what's up?
7 years ago, I had a mild stroke and had to relearn how to walk, talk, speak, eat, etc. That's when I stopped skating because of the balance issues caused by inner ear issues. Getting back into skating. Okay, yeah, that sounds challenging for sure. I had to relearn how to walk when I had my stomach surgery. But I mean, it was like it only took me like a week or so. But yeah, and it's I can relate to that in a very fragmentational. I can't relate to it as a long term thing, but it's strange because like it's even what I'm going through now. It's like I used to be able to do these things easily, but why are they so difficult now? And that's really tough. It's frustrating because they came as second nature, and now it's just like, oh geez. All right. Let's look up a video and have someone else tell us about executive dysfunction. Executive dysfunction. No, about to leave. Okay. Hi, Sean's date. To rebuild balance. That sounds hard. Y'all seen the Disney movie Elemental? This shit's cute. No, that looks really good though. It does look really good. Holy shit, is Kilio back on the blades? I don't know. That might have been no, that was recent, I think. Crazy Ben hit 10 subs, right? Lucky to hit 400. Yeah, you'll get 400. Everybody subscribe to Jordan Skates. Hold on, let's do a shout out real quick. Let's get Jordan to 100 to 400. Can I just go to your channel from here? Yeah, I can. Sweet. 376. Oh, fuck yeah. We can get you to 400. Fucking, if you're not, go subscribe to Jordan. Let's subscribe to it on some other accounts that I have. Subscribe on my video game channel. Subscribe on another video game channel that I never used. I know these aren't real, but they're real. They're real. They count. We're doing it. I'm doing it. I can't log on to that one. Let's go down my my black screen music channel, which we're currently listening to now. This is cool. I made this music, and it's got 35,000 views on it. Yeah, this is a video of nothing. Well, I mean, I guess I spent a lot of time making the music, but and if anybody wants to listen to this, here is music I made. But yeah, let's subscribe. There we go. Go back to my channel. All right, executive dysfunction. Let's catch up on chat and then we'll look up what executive dysfunction is. Crazy but inspiring story, right? It is. I'm proud of you. Jeez, that's amazing, Joe. To be able to get back skating after something like that, amazing. Very, very respectable. Sean, tell her about your sweet fast slide, right? Tell them about doing rough Machios and how good you are at them. And nobody else is good as, or very, very, very few people in the world have the potential to do a rough Machio like Sean does. So he's a keeper. He's a rough Machio keeper. I have aphasia as a long-term side effects and causes other mental health issues. Okay, let's look up that too. Let me type in that aphasia. And I won't be as knowledgeable. How to ADHD is she's got okay videos. She's good at infer more nerve thing. Thought you'd share. Oh, thank you for sharing, Joe. It is appreciated. Facts. I avoid folks with kids like the plague. I travel too much. I want a partner who wants to travel with me, even if it's just literally watch me do my work. I hate book tours. Yeah, that's yeah. It don't work. It's not gonna work very well in that situation. I could see where you're coming from, Jasmine. Functions, conferences, yeah, right. And having to look around a kid doing all that stuff is gonna be way too much. To try to do those, yeah, it's just gonna get in the way. That is tough. Tree, what happened that you had to have stomach surgery? I had well, when I was born, I had my intestines were twisted, so they had to straighten them out, and I guess part of that was dead. So over time, and this is my understanding of over time, my small intestine was just dead, and it continued to be more dead, kind of like a cancer, but not. So they had to. It got to a point where I wasn't processing food anymore because there's so much dead intestine that it got clogged, and I was puking for 2 days. It doesn't help. I also ate 50 chicken nuggets, or 40 chicken nuggets. I bought 2 of the 20 pieces and ate all of them, and that was a bad time. But yeah, then this was when I was in the 4th grade. So then they had to, they cut me open and cut out the dead part of my intestines. And they also took my appendix while they're in there too, because it was close. So I got a 2-for-1 special with that. But yeah, that's why I had to get stomach surgery. Already subbed to Jordan Skates. Nice. Oh wow, Joe. Yeah, that's important to communicate, Joe. Not everyone is understanding. Yeah, that does give me a better understanding. You don't have to do that. We did it. What, you made music? Let's go. Well, it's a raw recovery, Joe. Yeah, it is. How long did it take to get back to decent walking, talking levels? If you don't mind me asking, Joe. Executive dysfunction. That's right. All right. Yeah. How to HDD is good. Let's listen to her. It's short.
Hello, brains. I was going to start this episode with me juggling a bunch of different tasks to demonstrate a situation that required way too much executive function. But I realized getting all the props for that and figuring out how to act it out and film it properly required way too much executive function. Did I use that term right? What is executive function? According to our How to ADHD dictionary, executive function, noun, is a set of cognitive processes that help us self-regulate so we can effectively plan, prioritize, and sustain effort toward our goals. Executive function is kind of like the CEO of the brain. It helps us go from wanting to do a thing to actually getting it done. And there's a lot that goes into that. The cognitive processes that make up executive function are things like response inhibition, which helps us not be impulsive, working memory, which helps us hold information in our head temporarily or remember it while we work with it, set shifting, which is what helps us shift between tasks that have different cognitive demands, and the ability to delay immediate gratification so we can achieve long-term rewards. In ADHD, the research term for this is delay aversion. These functions help us with what people often call being an adult, which makes sense because executive function is located in the last part of the brain to develop and doesn't fully develop until around the age of 25. In ADHD brains, it takes even longer. According to ADHD researcher Dr. Russell Barkley, executive function in ADHD is up to 30% delayed, which is why those with ADHD can seem immature. And even once it does fully develop, it's still impaired. So some of the things parents do to support their kids' executive function: make sticker charts, lists, put away distractions, create routines. They might have to do more of, or for longer, for their ADHD kids. And as adults, we often need to do this for ourselves. This is so critical for those of us with executive function challenges that Dr. Barkley compares it to building a ramp for someone in a wheelchair. It's a necessary accommodation if we want to get to where we're trying to go. Not everyone with ADHD has impairments with all of the cognitive processes involved in executive function. For example, one brain's working memory might be just fine, but everyone with ADHD does have impairment in executive function overall. Often, it's not that we don't know what to do, it's that we don't have the executive function to effectively do it. So if you or someone you love is having a hard time getting things done, you might ask, is this actually about effort, or is this an executive function issue? When trying to create an ADHD-friendly environment, you might consider what would make things easier on executive function. If there are behaviors you want to discourage, you might ask, what would require more executive function? How could I make doing this thing harder? And if you're having a bad brain day because you didn't sleep well last night, you could say, my executive function isn't doing great right now. Maybe I need to skip the complicated intro. Because, as my good friend Eric Tivers puts it, we can do hard things, but we don't need to do them in the hardest way possible. You can check out some of our videos on ways to support executive function here, and we're going to be going deeper into different executive functions in future videos. Thank you to my brain advocates and all my Patreon brains for supporting content like this.
Okay, I hope that gives a little bit better understanding. It's certainly not a deep understanding, but it's a quick cliff notes. Yes, brother Rob told me about 10K channel. You sent a message to Ben to call me, text me, congratulate him. Hell yeah. Plus news to share with him as well from previous week. Cool. Let's catch up on the chat here. Let's get the music going. Helps me think a little bit better. How to HGH is cool. I deep dived her when her stuff when I got diagnosed. Yeah, very easily digestible channel. I would highly recommend. And some things that are, you know, if you're not necessarily neurodiverse, it's good. It's good knowledge for other things too. Aphasia is a language disorder caused by damage in a specific area of the brain that controls language expression and comprehension. Aphasia leaves a person unable to communicate effectively. Okay, caused by damage in a specific area of the brain. So is that a physical, did you have an accident or something? I don't mean to pry, but how does the brain get damaged? Are there multiple ways for a brain to get damaged in a specific area? I'm curious about that. But yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry you have to go through that, Joe. I totally did not know that. I did not know that. Most functions I relearned in a month to 3 months. Okay, that's good. But yeah, I'm sure it was not easy for you. And then I think you said like the balancing is still hard, right? It's commonly caused by. Oh, you said the stroke. Okay, so that was what caused you. Yeah, I think you said that. Okay. Ouch, man. Strokes are no joke for sure, man. They will fuck you up. Damn. Well, that makes sense. Communication issues are still a thing. And vertigo and balance issues. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. I can't even imagine. Yes, I did this with my mini littles when I taught elementary. Okay. Oh yeah, this stickers chart, creative out of the box projects. Let me show you something that is I like. I think I showed it in a different stream, but Goblin Tools. This is something that I use, and it's free. It's totally free to use. And it's like that. It can make lists and charts. So like say like let's say get better with executive dysfunction. And there's different spicy levels. So the spiciness needs how much you need it broken down. So if you need it like broken, if you have like, you know, you only want a couple steps, you have it put on 1 spicy meter. And then if you need all of the steps, you put on 5. Let's go with 4 and see what it says. And see here, I have get out of autistic burnout, prepare for road trip, recover from narcissistic abuse. And it's pretty good at like a lot, like showing you the steps in order to get something done. And that way you don't have to make the chart yourself. You do have to rely on AI for this stuff, but yeah, I you see, I use this for these things, and hey, this is something I'm curious about too. So I'm doing this for myself as well. Also, I mean, Adderall really helped my executive dysfunction, but it means you're taking Adderall if you take it. So there's that. But I mean, that honestly, that's the best thing that's worked for me. Frankly, I just don't want to be on Adderall. So that's the thing. Communication issues, frustration, other stuff. I am sure. Oh geez, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with the colon flare up right now. Not the same thing, but bad enough to have an idea of what the hell you went through. Yeah, I mean, I think, well, I don't know if we all go through it, but a lot of us have significant struggles in our life, and I guess people here aren't as scared to talk about them. And I mean, I'm not one to put you down for, you know, having struggles. So if anything, I just want to understand and assist if I can. I think most of us here are like that as well. My take on mental health is trying to be as open as I can with others. That's good. I mean, it doesn't always work. I mean, it can definitely backfire, but I think overall that's probably the best, you know, great approach to take. And I think the society we live in now is a lot more receptive to that as well, and it does make me happy. Like I don't think I could be like this. I don't think I could have like you know, 10-20 years ago, I don't think I could have had like an avenue like this that I like I have today. So I'm really happy that things have changed in the course of only a small amount of time. Glad everything worked out though, right? And another challenge is executive dysfunction. Is it depression or am I really lazy? I can kind of feel all three. Okay, we'll get into that. Yeah, let me get into that. Let's go over this first. But yeah, I do want to certainly talk about that for a little bit and see if I can at least share my knowledge with that. I think that's why I can understand a partner that may have these types of functions or not. And I have a sister with bipolar. Yeah, bipolar is another one that inhibits executive function for sure. But you learn a lot in how to have a relationship with folks. Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's not just you. It's also people understanding. Like it may look like laziness, but if they were you know, experiencing what you're experiencing, they would understand that, oh yeah, these things just can't get done. And it's frustrating for both sides. I know from experience that, like, yeah, it's just these things. I know how to do them. I know exactly how to do them. It's just I can't get my body to do them. And it's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. I'm running crazy late to this first date because of my ADHD. Yeah. Oh, that happens, and that's another. You know, you can kind of chalk that up to executive dysfunction as well. The irony of listening to this while I drive. Oh, brother, breathe, brother Sean. Yes, relax. Relax. Which is I know is not going to be the thing, but you know, deep breath. Try to cool it. Try to just let go. Because you know that tension displays, and you probably want to put your best self forward on your first date. So yeah, just it's okay. We love you, Sean. We would date you. Little lady, you're young and you're right. Yeah, and hopefully she's understanding. And if she's not, fuck her. Who cares? Well, I mean, screw her. Or that's just that. Disregard her. There we go. Agreed, Joe. It's very hard for me to get people to understand my mental state, and most think I'm dramatic or unreliable. And you're not. And it's I understand too. I actually have this open. My therapist today recommended me to read this book. Laziness Does Not Exist, by Devin Price, who has a PhD but is also autistic and ADHD, I believe. So if you're looking for something, this is extremely relevant. He recommended this book to me because I'm going for something similar. So, Laziness Does Not Exist by Devin Price. I can't attest to it, but my psychologist can. So I'd give it a recommendation. Just based because he's not really given me any bad recommendations yet. Pace yourself, yes. What's up, Josh? One of my friends just died from a stroke at 39. Damn, that's so young. Have a stroke? Jeez, though. Take it easy, Sean. Don't rush. Maybe I feel ya. Left verbal artery dissection caused stroke. Stroke caused brain damage. Ouch. Left vertebral artery dissection. Oh my gosh. So kind of very random. And that's the thing. Like, yeah, one thing leads to another, which leads to another, which is definitely seems to be the medical spectrum, or not spectrum, but order of operation, sort of. And it's hard to trace, and it's hard to get back to what's causing it and how to fix it. Yeah, health is fucking hard, and that's probably why people spend so much time and money on it, because it's not as easy as even fixing a car or something like that. There are a lot more clear, reasons and things like that, and operations. You'll be fine. Breathe. Pace yourself. Avoid dairy. You don't get gassy. That's actually good advice. Oh my, Jordan. Yeah, so I am sorry too. No dairy. Oh man, yeah, sorry, Jordan. Jordan, I've had an absurd amount of friends die from overdoses in the past. I myself too. Yeah, we are. I think we're all getting kind of the age where we've lost a lot of people in our lives, and it is unfortunate, but life is not forever. No dairy, pace yourself. I had mine at 34, almost 43 now. Okay, hopefully you don't have another. Oh, not either. Yeah, I really hope and pray that you don't, Joe. I'm not a religious person, but yeah, you have my send you my energy, Joe. Sorry to hear that, Amy. Hey Joe Resman, some deep stuff in here. Trying to catch up on chat. Word. I think you're talking about the screw. Yes, correct. Behaviors look like laziness, immature, procrastination, extreme impatient, aggressive. Yeah. Those can all manifest, and then the depression as well. And with the depression is like it turns into depression a lot of times for a lot of people, because myself included, because the depression of not being it's called ableism. And we live in a society that is very ableistic, and wants you to be able to produce all the time, and go to work every day and all that stuff. But for people that are have these well, let's just call them disorders for the clinical term today. That and there's such thing called internalized ableism as well. So that's what I'm really struggling with, is like, yeah, I'll tell you guys about like being bedridden for a few days and not able to do anything, but I'm beating myself up because I was like, oh, I need to be out, I need to be productive member of society, and that just makes it worse, and it leads to depression, and the depression leads to less executive function. So it is extremely cyclical, and it is a vicious cycle, certainly. What up, Josh? I heard you just have some tricks to do. Yes, spot on. That's usually how folks describe kids and adults that may have such illness. Okay. Yeah, bro, Friday. Okay, doing the tricks. 4840. Oh, it's coming up. Sweet. If you aren't subscribed to Josh, please do so. Let's see where Josh is at real quick. Josh is a newer YouTuber. Did you subscribe? Only 198. Let's do the same treatment for Josh here. I at least can get Josh to 200 of my own hand, so let's do that. Yeah, let's video game channel. Subscribed. That's a cool intro too. I love this. I love the intro. I'll subscribe on the whatchamacallit. Bam. All right. $200. But yeah, let's get some more for him too, please. Okay, I know I need to remember what we gotta come back to. Beta Tricks video drop November 19th. Cool. Hold on, let me just let me go back to what Amy said. What was Amy? Fuck, where to go? I already forgot. I said I would address it later, but I don't want to forget it. It's so hard to see. I do love being able to go back and chat though. Fuck. Amy. Oh, another challenge is it depression? Okay, I'm talking about that currently. Okay, so it's okay. All right, cool. All right, let's catch back up on chat now. District film, please do. No more than 2 hours. The camera angle changes. I'm trying to get District to come up. He's still in the air. Okay. I've struggled my whole life with knowing I don't learn the same. I don't think the same. Don't act the same. And it wasn't just a character flaw. It's part of who I am. Took decades. Oh yeah. I mean, yep. I mean, there are people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s that are just now coming to this conclusion. I've seen that a lot in my groups and in the communities that most communities I'm more of a lurker, but I do a lot of reading and yeah, and it's like for me it's kind of comforting knowing that you're not the only person going through this, and that there are several other people that have gone through their life longer without knowing these things. So it does make it harder the older you get, because it's a lot more just to unpack. Like, oh, I was doing this shit. I was doing this shit. A diagnosis can help, but it's not necessarily necessary. In the mental health area, especially autism, ADHD, I feel like, especially with autism is it's a general consensus that if you are self-diagnosed, that it's valid. I did my 35 in like 100 or 1 hour 40 minutes. That's good. That's really good. Clark filmed me doing shit. Yeah, spot on tree ableism. Yes, hopefully I covered that well enough. If I was not filming, I'm confident I would knock out an hour, but taping adds time. Yes. At least you're not a narcissist because you have all self-awareness. Yes, that's true. And we've talked about narcissism before, but yes, I'm glad that you're not a narcissist. Y'all need a resident cameraman. We do. We need a resident spook. Spook, yeah. Remind me. We need to talk later, maybe tomorrow or something. Yeah, because I want to talk about hiring you for editing, but I also want to talk to you about another thing that I may have going on in the future. Lee skates the least out of all of us. Yes, a ton of my depression roots from my executive dysfunction. It does, and it also comes from ableism, because the yeah, it's like, it's like, oh, I can't do these things, but you just, there's part of you that there's part of society that needs to be okay with being like, okay, these people aren't lazy, and trying to force them into wanting or even doing things that they aren't necessarily able to do or do well or do that's good for their health. Our understanding is that as individuals and as a society, we could definitely benefit from as a whole. Certainly. my god, exactly. 40 tricks. Oh, I'm glad you agree, Jeff. 40 tricks in an hour. Film that, right? Maybe I'll do a separate 40 and 40 under. That would be cool. Speed run the 40 under 40. Oh man, good luck with that. Nice sub, Josh. Took me a year to get that. Poorly planned. Poorly planned. Recently was given a quick diagnosis to find I most likely have ADHD, which at 40, I wish I would have to found out earlier, as I thought I was just depressed and an anxious person. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that you have gotten that diagnosis. And again, like, I this is not science fact, but it's my impression that depression and anxiety are really more of symptoms and not a cause, if that makes sense. So depression and anxiety stem from something like ADHD, or stem. They are products, often products of ADHD and other sort of disordery kind of things. And that's what I am trying. That's the path like I'm trying to go down. Is like, yeah, I'm depressed and I'm anxious, but why? I'm not just. I am for a reason and not just because. So that's what my trajectory has been focused on a lot lately. What's up, Matt? Also, yeah, welcome. Poorly planned. Very good name, by the way. I like that. Josh, you can definitely get in under an hour. I have to take 5-minute breaks every 2 tricks. Poorly planned. I feel like I was diagnosed at 41, right? And yeah, like, I mean, I was, for me, like, I was diagnosed at like 35, 36 with ADHD. And that was a quick, like, yeah, you got that shit, basically. Whereas, like, I had taken a test, or, I was being screened by a therapist when I was like 25, and their screening was giving me an IQ test. And I passed the IQ test, with a good IQ. So he was like, oh, you have too high of an IQ. It's impossible for you to be ADHD. So that's where the mental health world was about 15 years ago. So it makes sense that, you know, they weren't able to spot things like that because that's how backwards they were. It's like, oh, you have a high IQ. It's impossible for you to be ADHD. That didn't even make sense to me back then. But they believe, you know, this was a medical professional, and they're like, you know, they're supposed to be trained in this. So yeah, that's where things were at 15 years ago, which is scary to think about, that this is all very, very new things that things are being identified and researched. The cyclical effects of being bedridden and having chronic depression is really, oh gosh, yes, it is. It very much is. Oh my gosh, yes, yes. I'm a highly anxious person, which is why I'm so awkward on camera. Yeah, and I imagine, like me, it does take a lot out of you to do it, but you do. And something you want to do, I'm sure, but I know it can't be easy for you. And then it is nice when you can, like, power through it. Like, I've had to do that a lot, but that doesn't mean that you're still paying that price and that anxiety is stacking. So I understand that, and again, that's why I appreciate when you do it, Jordan. But I'm not saying that you have to. I'm also saying that, you know, it's good. That's what I kind of took my break from Instagram and my phone and stuff, and I'm like I kind of re-looking, like, yeah, I put a lot of pressure on myself to, like, you know, to live up to these, like, algorithms and stuff on Instagram, and I'm like for me personally, like, I'm trying to, I want to kind of take a step back from that and only not force myself to do it, and only do it when it feels right and stuff. And I'm hoping that will be better for my mental health overall as well. And again, like, at least, and luckily, like, yeah, this is all stuff for me. Like, but when you have a job and things like that, and like a demanding family or family members or even roommates or something like that, like, it can be tough. And if they don't understand, like, it's gonna be even tougher, and it's hard to go through, and it does build up. But I would highly recommend trying to alleviate that. And we'll go over this list real quick. Let me just catch up with chat real quick before I get too out of place here. For example, for me, the reason why I'm a stickler for folks with no kids It's because I know my needs and my desires, and I do want children, but with a partner that wants them. Both of us are ready. That's a great point for anybody, but that's also a good point for this executive function though too. It's like we have to be aware of our needs. So it's good that you brought this up, Amy, because because we're not being lazy. We need the time to process it, and we need the space, and we need to be able to do these things. We aren't to healthily do these things. So it's also extremely beneficial, in my opinion, to know your needs, know your desires, know what you want, know what you need, which is great advice for really anybody. So thank you for that, Jasmine. Almost anybody. I can't say everybody, or anybody, but most people. I feel like avoiding it and using drinking as a crutch isn't a good method. Just go to therapy. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes people can't afford therapies. I mean, some people are in situations where like drinking is their only option, and or the only option that they know of or feel comfortable going to. So I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, yes, I will agree that those are things that should probably be avoided. But it's my opinion that you use the resources that are available to you and the ones that you're able to take. And yes, they're gonna have the repercussions. It's like me with smoking. Like I know it's bad for me, bad for my health, but it does do a lot for my mental health. And my physical health of getting up and going outside to smoke. I don't, drinking is a little bit different of a thing, but vices are not the best. But I don't necessarily have a problem with anybody who has a vice, and a lot of times I feel more comfortable with somebody who does have a vice. Often, which is weird to say. It's a totally different topic, but that's something worth bringing up. And again, I don't encourage it, but at the same time, I understand if that's what it takes to get you through the day. Like that's what it takes to get you through the day. So I don't want to necessarily villainize it at the same time, if that makes sense. So boundaries are important. Communication is key to describe each other's needs. Exactly. Yes. Exactly, Jasmine. Give me yes. Understand. Sorry, Jeffrey. Okay. Get down here. We can just chat too. So, this will just be on screen. But again, yeah, very, very good website. If you're struggling with any sort of executive dysfunction. Jordan, same. But I think my anxiety makes me overly social in an awkward way, and that happens too. I know plenty of people like that. Amy, it is like it's you could say it's the opposite side of the spectrum, but just in the regards to being talkative. I know plenty of people, especially when they get anxious, they just talk a lot. And I do that too. I'm doing that now. but yeah, when it's very common, Amy, for people who are neurodiverse to use being social, being talkative and stuff as in a way masking in order to get through. So yeah, so being awkward leads to just talking more. So that's extremely common. Yeah, I know plenty of people like that too. I went through those very same thing. We need a resident adapter to break some kneecaps so we have camera people. Yeah, we need the people injured or make good camera people. I've been locked down with the same woman for almost 15 years now. That's impressive. I'm sorry you have to go through this. I wouldn't wish it on anyone, right? No, me neither. But I can appreciate the people going through the struggle, and I appreciate, what it takes to survive, because, a day for somebody is not the day as somebody else. Some people have to work a lot harder to get through the day than other people, but I think, most people have a challenge getting through the day, but, and the thing is, like, you can only really relate to, I feel like you only have your perspective, honestly. So it's really hard to put yourself in someone else's shoes. I think it's pretty much impossible. But it's kind of reassuring knowing that other people are struggling, more so or less so, but everybody is struggling. Certainly, I think it's pretty much impossible for any living thing to go without any sort of struggle during the course of their life. I'm 37, so in a few years I'll be together for half my life. That is wild. get it, Matt, right here with you. There you go. Guys found a good connection and sticking with it. It's sad to say that that's getting to be extremely rare these days. Wouldn't trade it for the world, man. Beautiful. These mouthy kids will taste my passion. So fair enough. Oh wow. Oh, there's a lot of chat happening. Okay. Okay, which is cool. I'm glad. Sorry if you came here for the skate stream. We'll post that for later. Maybe I'll change the title afterwards. Maybe I won't. Because I did actually want to do a mental health day on Monday, and I have a topic that I want to cover, but we already have a topic, so we'll just go over that. But yeah, we'll expect another mental health day soon. Yes, most of my family and siblings are like you, Matt. It's very simple. No problems, one person, boom. I think that's why I've always wanted partnership, because I do have family examples. Yeah. Dope. I just got a text that she's running late too. Oh, nice. Beautiful. All right. She got lost in her. Oh, man, that's she sounds promising. Sean, Jordan's, love your videos and seem to have loosened up since your first video. Yeah, I agree too. Yeah. I think Jordan's been getting I think he's gotten a lot more comfortable, compared to when he first started. And that's one of those things too. A lot of it takes practice. Like when I started streaming, for example, like I wouldn't do it with the camera. It took me, I think it took me 2 years to be comfortable enough, with my stream audience to stream with a camera on. So yeah, it doesn't all happen at once. So the fact that you're doing it with the camera on, like, right away is impressive. I know it's a different subject, but yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool, Jordan. That might actually work. Consistency mostly because it's a cultural norm for me, but living in America and immigrating to a culture that at times is polar opposite of your own and their values. Oh yes, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yes, very much so. I should get everyone's buffers out tomorrow. Black has the only color I didn't have ready, and everyone wanted black 270s. Okay, they can wait. I mean, it's free. I mean, they could take their time. It's hard to complain with free. The only thing I've been diagnosed with by doctor is panic disorder and OCD, both which I have under control currently. Okay, that's great. That's great. Also, but panic disorder and panic and order and OCD have a lot of comorbidities. Is that the right word? As well. So, yeah, there could be a lot of things. And again, like there's a lot of overlapping symptoms and stuff between disorders. You know, so. Yeah, like I'm getting to the point where it's just like I'm getting tired of trying to like put a label on something and more just trying to work on, you know, the overall, you know, solutions and fixes to people that are suffering similar things of nature. So yeah, I'm trying. My focus now is trying to look at solutions and also like talk to people that are going through similar things. Figure out what works for them and what sounds like things that could work for me, and just, you know, getting understandings of their struggle too is also relieving. But I'm it's weird to say I guess I'm happy that you got those diagnoses, whatever. But I'm glad, and also glad that you have them both under control. But yeah, hopefully we can get a little better grasp of this executive dysfunction for you and for anybody else who may be having issues with it. And again, I think executive dysfunction is something that stems from something else. It doesn't just manifest by itself. Just like anxiety and depression. In my opinion, I don't know. I can't say that factually, but I feel that is the case. Yeah, she's my kind of people. She's an artist, right? Yeah, she's an artist, and she gets absorbed in her stuff. I can get down with that. I would rather that than someone who's just on time all the time. You'll be fine. Pace yourself, everyone. No need to rush anything. Yes. I think you also have noticed, but still not easy. Glad to know people like the videos. I was contemplating not continuing on my channel. Oh, I mean, if it gets to be too much, it gets to be too much. But we definitely appreciate whenever you're able to put something out, Jordan. Sean, that means you have time to hit the skate park. go to the date all sweaty and shit. I probably would do something like that. Although I don't get that sweaty. And to get a picture, I would go to the ER monthly, thinking I was dying. And the worst OCD manic episode was the time I rearranged mason jars for 4 hours until I broke down crying. Oh, geez. That sounds intense, Amy. But man, yeah, and manic episodes. Oh gosh, I can't say that I've had one, but my only real experience with that is like is what Kenji was describing on his Jump Street podcast, and that sounds, oh gosh, that sounds really hard to deal with. And hopefully you had some people around you at the time that were understanding of it, and still do. Jordan, we need review videos to watch, and you have a great way. Oh yeah, the review videos are beautiful, wonderfully, exquisitely produced for sure. Skating is awesome, so keep it going. Yeah. Pitpoint, you don't have much left to review. Should be the only option to take a break. Yeah, breaks are good. Definitely feel free to take a break, especially if things are overwhelming. Take a break. And if you're able to, or maybe sometimes it's worth kind of forcing a break and letting people know, like, I really need this break. God damn it. I will feel better afterwards. Just give me some space. Give me some time off, and I will come back swinging. Usually, at least, hopefully. Let's see. For instance, I run CP time, aka Color People's Time. So I'm always late. Please do not take offense, white folks. It's cultural norms. Yeah, it's true. In some societies, like, yeah, it's almost rude to be on time. Like, skating used to be like that. Like, fuck, like, if you're on time skating, like, you knew you were going to be by yourself for a long time, and to expect everybody else to be on time, that's just silly. So yeah, I can relate to that. I think my issue is that I really enjoy getting a buzz on, and that's okay. Enjoy life. Yeah, as long as you enjoy it and it doesn't consume you, I think that's fine. I'm sorry, Amy, my heart goes out to you, right? Maybe 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours is... Yeah, we, some of the neurodiverse people go through some really, hellish experiences. And, those are the things that most people don't see. And that's most of the people like, oh, you're lazy, but they don't see the, 4 hours of trying to resort in mason jars. Like, these things happen to a substantial amount of people. So being cognitive of that is just being cognitive of that is helpful. And not just jumping to conclusions, assumptions that everybody's the same, is powerful, I feel. I can live without it, but it's enjoyable. Same. I'm drinking right now, but I can go without having drinks. But cheers if you're into drinking. But if you don't, that's fine too. I've been drinking this same twisted tea for like 2-3 hours now, anyways. Although when I'm camping, I love drinking. That's for sure. Jordan, I really love your skate edits and your commentary, so I echo everyone else. Please keep going. Yes. So let me breathe, pace yourself, drink water, read a psalm. It usually helps me if there are moments of anxiety. Messaging me? Oh, faction. I know my family would be like, Amy, why in the world are you sharing this online? Oversharing is my hobby. That's fine. And yes, also it is a neurodiverse thing as well, of oversharing. It's okay. And that's the thing too. It's like, why do you think of why you don't have to necessarily think about what your family is going to be thinking all the time too, and they don't even need to know. I doubt your family is in this. Your family wouldn't know unless you told them, most likely, which is nice. And that's also why it's nice to be, have smaller streams like this and a smaller audience, because, not a lot of people are going to know about this shit. Very few people watch this stream, so, there's that. So it's public, but it's not incredibly public. And it's a little bit safer. I feel like it's probably a little bit safer than, like, sharing on your own social media. So yeah, if this can be a good outlet for that, I'm happy about that. Thanks for all the coverage. You deserve it, Jordan. You don't even need to say thank you. You certainly deserve it. JJ, I run a CP time as well. As I'm white, and I'm white as the driven snow. My perception of time is terrible. I always think I have more time than I do. I understand that, but also I think it's part of a southern thing. You know, Kentucky is also a very nothing doing kind of area, as well as Ohio and parts of the South. So not a lot of people, but a lot of the people that I encounter in those kind of areas are also you know, running on, you can run on CP time, skitter time, whatever you want to do. Not terribly punctual. My anxiety makes me super punctual. That can happen too. That can also happen. Facts. Comer, what's up? Hey, what's up, Tree? I'm learning about sociology, and it's a good subject, and they call it the queen of science. Interesting. Sociology, what's the definition of sociology? Studying how social interactions work? Sociology definition. The study of development, structure, and functioning of human society. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's extremely relative to what we're talking about. Cool. It sounds extremely interesting. And I guess I'm doing that. I'm studying it, but of my own personal accord and learning about it. But yeah, great subject. So Sean and the new lady are both late. If she's a sister, we're gonna pop our popcorn, and brother Sean gonna have to tell us what's going on. That is true. I guess a weird thing. Like I do have an affinity to people of color, which is not oddly enough. Yeah, a lot of white girls have been hitting me up. Majority white girls, actually, almost exclusively white girls have messaged me so far on the dating thing. Interesting that. No, there's one Asian lady, girl, lady, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, I don't know why I'm putting that out there, but I'm putting it out there. If you still enjoy making the videos, that is the only reason to do them. We live in an age now where you can use YouTube to document and add your value. Yeah, exactly. It's your channel. You do what you want with it, when you want to, how you want to. The only reason you should continue, bro, for you. Yeah, exactly. Don't let them outside forces have any opinion on you. I agree with Josh, right, Spook? I love other creatives, and I love business folks who are also creative, or else life would be too boring and stressful. Levity is necessary and balanced. Yeah, so that's also just nice to have someone that, you know, is of like-mindedness. For sure. So that drives home true, I feel. I'm always awkward on camera when it's just me, but if I'm with a friend on camera, like a podcast or something, I'm super comfortable. Yeah, you are really comfortable. When I first had you on my stream, yeah, you seemed pretty laid back. Matt, oh shit, I'm sending out, probably won't go out until Monday. Oh, it's up to you. It's up to you. Plenty of time, yeah. I'm not too worried about it. Cool. Okay, good. You tell us how it's going. Yeah, we're okay with the date with the art lady. Okay, all right, Sean. See you, Sean. Oh shit, I'm sending out. Probably won't go out till Monday. Oh, the thingies. Oh, that's talking about something else. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Enjoy the date. Have fun. Later is no phone. Remember, no cell phone in front of the lady, brother Sean. Have fun and do what. Yeah, just relax. No pressure. That's the best way to. That's a great way to like approach. Whatchamacallit? Don't think of it like an interview. Oh, guys, Mike Ricardo, 1111, new interesting release coming out. Oh, okay, cool. For the Flibbo, sweet. YouTube on Android needs audio only and chat like Twitch. That would be nice. Yeah, they don't have that option. Yeah, Twitch is beautiful. Twitch, because I mean, I don't have anything really worthwhile visually going. So that's the thing. Saturday, November 11/11. Oh damn. Ready? 11/11. Do you guys like look at the clock when it turns 11/11 and like make a wish or whatever? I do that still. You don't be sure to follow Doug's. Oh. Oh, Doug singing. All right, we're catching up. Kinda. Wait, hold on. Oh, yep. Follow. Yep. There you go. Joe's got the links. This is a safe space, Amy. Exactly. That's a pet peeve when people project their negativity on you. You can't project the junk experience with the previous partner onto another innocent new person. Yes, that would be ideal. But it certainly happens on a regular basis. But yes, projection is another thing I want to talk about, but I don't really understand it yet. So, well, that'll be a subject for something down the line for sure. It's nice to have a support group that shares the common interest of skin. Yeah, I agree. Like I like my support groups and stuff, but man, I like this support group a lot better. For sure. Since y'all are skaters, I can get down with y'all. Amy says sorry, she had to dip. She triggered herself. And has to process. Okay. Hopefully I didn't. Hopefully I didn't. Hopefully I wasn't overwhelming. But I feel like we were open and all that stuff. And I do wish her well. And I understand. Completely. I date on. Maybe if she wants to rewatch this later. I'll go over. I'll finish going over this list for myself and everybody else as well. You date online and in real life. Okay. Thank you, Hood. Yeah, I'm too nervous just to meet people in person. I can't. And it's hard because like, oh man, there's a lot of like cute girls that I would like to just like start talking to, but I have no idea how to do that shit. And it is painfully awkward, and painfully threatening, so I just don't. So 43% yes and 57% no on the poll here. Okay, which seems a little bit more than what I was expecting. We will get you somebody, Tree, when you're ready. And that's the thing too. I'm not even ready right now. I am not ready. I can barely get out of bed. Fuck, I'm not ready to fucking have date and shit. But I'm ready to start, I guess. Starting. So that's the thing. Most people end up having a partner through friends and family anyways. This is true. Although I'm happy with doing my thing, because I am definitely looking for, a neurodiverse person. At the very least, it's very nice just to talk to other neurodiverse people as well. What's up, Hood? Yeah, Matt's here. Are we talking dating with Tree? We started talking dating with Tree. It ended up going into mental health chat. But the dating topic is still an open topic. I mean, pretty much topics are always open here, but that was the icebreaker for the evening, certainly, and it's not gone. Thanks for letting us know. Yes, thank you, Rob. Absolutely. I used to do a video podcast a few years back. Some guys used to say, okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, that makes sense that you have that experience, and that's why you felt comfortable with it. Okay. Sean has a lot to send my way. He's got a lot. That was, yeah. Josh came out with the double win on not a lot of chances comparatively to how many things are, how many other slots were on the wheel. So yeah, good job, Josh. Luck was on your side today. It's hard to have fun on dates when all I do is all the fun things to make me happy, and I think that's a good way to approach it, honestly. Like, if you're doing the things that you are doing that you like have fun, or that you enjoy, maybe someday you'll find someone who's also having as equal fun or more fun doing those same things. And that's probably the dream to me. When you could just naturally be Hood Panda and have all the fun, and then there's someone right there to have all the fun with you. I think that's the dream. That changes as you get older. Not necessarily. Last Tinder conversation, we sent messages at 11:11, so things were getting serious. Oh shit, that is serious. Always 11:11 in your world. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, cool. Jasmine, I am older. Lord, have mercy, Lord. Lord, oh Lord. No, Tree, she's going through stuff right now and got overwhelmed trying to be distracted. Oh, okay. All right, well, I wish I could have been a better distraction, but it's okay. We all still just wish her the best. Panda, how old are you? Still a young buck. Panda is young in my opinion. That's what I thought, Roland. You're in like your 20s. Maybe he's 30. Oh yeah, 29. Yeah, he's not even in his 30s. Young baby. It's funny to say that though. 29. It's weird to think of 29 as young. I know Good Night Nigerian Prince of anyone who's listening. Oh shit. Got the hookup. Jasmine is fake. Oh no. Be careful. Hilarious. You know, a sister ain't playing when you say African King. Of course, it's fake. It's for real, Rob. The prince just needs your SSN, check account number, and routing number. Of course, that's only natural. But for real, bring it. Yeah, bro, you good. Life just started, Panda. You take over your account. Honestly, no one makes me happier or more comfortable than my 2 cats I live with. Ain't that the truth? I think most of the time it is. Like, and you know, they don't even need that much. You know, you give them some food, you give them some love, and they're happy with that. If only relationships could be so easy. They don't even have to talk your head off. I guess they will. My cats did. I just needed you one small time deposit to show she's interested. Yeah, of course. You know, when you're dealing with the prince, you know, the stakes are much higher, of course. And that way, you know, he needs to confirm your identity to know he's safe because he's a prince. So, yeah, for sure, scammers. We'll be talking about Muku. You know, oh goodness, 29. You're still wet behind your ears. What does that mean? You are tripping. I don't understand the saying "wet behind your ears." Where does that come from? And then we'll look at this. Wet behind the ears. He's a young fellow, but a bit wet behind the ears. A lot of people say wet behind the ears. Some say it comes from newborn babies who enter the world being surrounded by amniotic fluid. Others say the phrase may have originated from newborn farm animals where the mother has to lick the newborn dry. Okay, that makes sense. And one of the last places she dries the air behind the ears. Okay, that makes sense now. All right, let's go through this quick list on how to get better with executive dysfunction. Reflect on specific areas or tasks where executive dysfunction causes challenges. Research executive dysfunction and available strategies or techniques for improvement. Yes. Identify specific strategies or techniques that may be beneficial. Create structured daily or weekly schedule to help organize and prioritize tasks. Yes. Break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable subtasks. Yes. Those are good. These are all good techniques. Set realistic and attainable goals for each day or week. Certainly. Utilize calendars, reminders, or task management tools to keep track of deadlines and important dates. I don't know why I just need to say that I'm agreeing with these. Practice mindfulness or meditation techniques to improve focus or reduce distractions. Seek support from therapists or counselors who specialize in executive dysfunction. Implement strategies to improve time management skills. Develop strategies to manage and regulate emotions or impulsivity. I'm just reading this. Hold on. I'm not taking this. And I need to seek support from therapists or counselors. Yes. Practice mindfulness or meditation to improve focus and reduce distractions. And implement strategies to improve time management skills. Develop strategies to manage and regulate emotions and impulsivity. Identify and minimize external distractions or environmental triggers. This one's big. This includes the ableism and the distractions too. But yeah, this is a big one. Identify and minimize external distractions and environmental triggers. That is a big one for getting over the executive, dealing with the executive dysfunction. Seek accountability and support from friends, family, or support groups. Yep. Create a supportive and understanding environment for oneself. Continually assess and adjust strategies as needed, and celebrate small victories and acknowledge progress made along the way. Very, very, very good advice. Thank you, AI. And again, here is the website. It is goblin.tools. It is amazing. It is free. I would highly recommend it. If you need things broken down and lists to be made for you and things like that, it's helpful. And there's an app. There's a phone app for it too. For the web, as opposed in the website. Cats are amazing. My cats are striped gangsters that look you dead in the eye while they snap a glass off the table, right? He still hasn't experienced enough life. Not enough hard knocks. I think that depends on the individual, really, but it's likely that he hasn't. New tender bile wet the front of my ears. To show my age, I reached out to my wife on MySpace. Damn. Oh, wait. Here, let me just show you. I think it's funny. I don't have any like I don't have many photos. I want your guys' opinion. Where is the one with Rob? God damn, I post so much shit. Wait, it wasn't this far back, was it? There it is. This right here. This is my Or hold on. Let me enhance. Enhance. This one right here with Rob grinding on my arm. This is my profile picture for my for the dating app. And yeah, surprise. I figured I'd scare away. I'm looking tough as a motherfucker here apparently. With my long hair and the guy standing. It's like, what the fuck is even happening here? Maybe that's why people start messaging me, because like, what the hell is even happening with this dude? But yeah, that is this is my profile picture. Hey, do you think this is an effective profile picture? Tinder profile, my ears are dry. No GeoCities. You want to say the front? I don't know what this Tinder foolishness is, but not your front ears. I mean, there may be some people that are into that, though. You never know. You never know. I had an old... Oh, if you guys here, we could watch this. Zoom out. Yeah, I had a song in top 15 MySpace. Hell yeah. Fucking love the song on MySpace. I have a side runner. Nice. I think MySpace was men and women chant. Men, women, children, dance my blood. I don't know that song. 9 Inch Nails. I think I usually had either a skate song or some fucking System of a Down. I think was usually my profile music. Don't know the Tinder biz hood. But if it is what I think, there's no ears in front. I don't want to say ready for that. Whatchamacallit. Probably had Corn, Slipknot, and Marilyn Manson. Nice. Thanks for the resource tree. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. Love that pic. Fun fact, I tried to draw it for the WCR flyer, but I don't think Dave liked it. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's a cool pic to draw. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to have Rob on the thingy. Interesting. Yes, tough is good. That didn't hurt me. No, it didn't hurt. Rob was really good at it. I trusted him. Like, he did slide it. He took like the first layer of my skin off, but he didn't put enough pressure on it to really hurt. I think part of it was probably being relaxed and not tensing up for it, because as you see, like I wasn't tense. My arm just went with it. Like I was just trying to be as relaxed as possible on that. And it worked out. But no, it didn't hurt. I didn't have to use wax at all, and he just took off like the first layer. Like it hurt less than most of my falls usually hurt. If you can imagine. Oh, I just noticed, Tracy. Yeah, I cut my hair the other day. Yeah, it was just getting to be too long. I have it right here. Let's see. Let me show you guys my hair, and then actually we'll get into the skate thing too. This one. Here's my hair. My hair is just one homogeneous big giant knot. So it's just started to turn into like one big giant dread, and like it got really uncomfortable for me to like lay back like this. So it was time to get rid of all the hairs for sure. Oh, Steph, yes. You can't break your arm, she can't break your heart. There you go. Shaved it all, it's all gone. It looks on his IG video of him. Yeah, I posted on the Instagram. Really slow grind your arm, legendary. Grinding arms is still faster than skating. Sure not. Yep, there it is. All right, let's look up these skates now, since I guess we're done talking about mental health, so we can get to what I was actually doing. I do need to get to sleep, or stop streaming at probably like at 11, so about an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna close things down. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this now. Just watch the haircut vid. Dude went from 30s to teens real quick. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Like, fuck, I didn't really realize that I looked that much older. I definitely don't look as intimidating as I used to. I've noticed that being in public just a little bit, so people, I don't know. I don't feel like people are as intimidated when they see me, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But yeah, apparently I look dramatically younger. I guess I shaved my facial hair down a bit too. I just watched the haircut vid. Dude went, oh yeah, I read that. Haircut looks good. Oh, thank you, Jeff. It's true. If I cut my dreads, I'll look old. Yeah, I think I look older. But that's just me. I think I look like an old man, but apparently other people think I look younger. All right, so these are the Aeon Takeshi Yatsutokos. I got these basically brand new for like $100 with wheels, and they came with the Sam Croft second skins. So I was like, fuck, how can I not buy this? It was worth it just for like the wheels and the liner alone, which I've already used the fuck out of the wheels and the bearings, so I've got my money worth out of these already. But I skated them. I just don't like them, and I don't want to ruin them. Like, I kind of want to just keep these as like a collector's thingy. Really, I skated them once, and this groove, I forgot how like Dave from Wheel Scene was saying that like, yeah, he like this groove is really shallow and down there, and like when you're used to skating something with a deep groove, like it's hard. And I fucking ate it. The first time I tried to grind a little play rail, I fucking stuck and like I ate it. And I was like, oh shit, I don't like this. I used to love this though, man. When Aeons first came out, I loved this groove. It used to feel so good. But yeah, that's why I don't really skate these very much, is because like I just kind of want to keep them more as a collector thing. I was gonna say like, no, there's actually a decent amount of Asian skaters that have pro skates now that I think about it. But especially for the Yatsutokos, I feel like this has some sort of collector sentimental value to me, certainly. So that's why I don't skate these, but I'll probably use them for parts, if anything. But I do love these skates. They're really good skates. I miss skating them. Like, I know the soles are slow, but like, I've got the toe a little bit. But other than that, they're pretty fresh. I love the shiny axles too. But like, yeah, with Aeons, like I love how low the because like the bottom of the insole is like right here. So with the sole being so low, I love how low the sole is, and I was able to get really consistent on the Aeon 72s and the Aeon 80s when I skated them. But yeah, they're a little bit stiffer than I like, but yeah, they're really good skates though. Jasmine says she looks younger with my new haircut. I haven't had my hair this short since high school. I have a curled bob. Oh, sweet. Yeah. You know, I wonder why girls don't have shorter hair. I actually like the look of girls with short hair, or shorter hair. Long hair seems like a lot of work, but it seems like to be like the norm, I think. Oh damn, I didn't know you got those. Oh yeah, new skates. It was such a good deal. Aeons. I wouldn't mind trying some of those for like rec urban skating. Yeah. Oh, if you want to try rec urban skating, and you want to try some Aeons, I would recommend the 80s. I don't have them here. They're on loan right now, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna get them back. But yeah, like that's why I recommend them so much, that I loaned them out. So like, I want people to try these Aeons because they feel so much fun to skate. The Aeon 80s specifically, they are a blast, and they're actually not hard to skate. Like I actually feel better grinding in the 80s than the 72s, because the groove is nice and small and shallow, and it's easier. You know, this has got some wishy-washiness to it, whereas like you're more precise with the 80s. So yeah, I'd say if you want to try some, I'd definitely try some 80s. I really can't recommend them enough. They are so much fun to skate. Certainly. I want to get big wheels because I will need them when I'm in Barcelona at my art residency there. Like, it's all cobblestone roads. Okay. Well, like the Rossis you have now are like 72s, so they're decent and good to learn. Because if you get larger than those 72s, Jasmine, it's gonna be a little more. It's gonna be more pressure on your ankles, and I don't know if those are built up enough just yet. If you feel comfortable with them, that's fine. But I think your 72s are a really good middle ground for learning. I'm pretty sure that you have 72s on the ones you got, Jasmine. Are the Aeon molds different for each wheel size? 62 or 60, 68, and 72. 68 and 72 are the same. 60. There's 60, This is a 72, 68. This is the same thing. They're the same team. They're 72s. They just put 68 millimeters on there, and 80. Matt. 60, 72, and 80 are different. Just on the frame, the shell is basically the same. The upper shell is basically the same, but the bottom frame are certainly different. Molds or what have you, I believe. I think that's how it works. Or maybe they can adapt it. I don't know, but the bottoms are definitely different. I need big wheels for your area. There you go. I'm getting a lot of compliments on the haircut. One of my friends didn't even recognize it. Oh, isn't that neat? It's like, oh wow, I changed that much, huh? Oh yeah, the ones I have would be good on cobblestone. Yeah, 72. 72 is adequate. They're not going to be the best, but they're adequate, I'd say, Jasmine. That's what I ride 72s on my skates. On the outside, do I have them available? Yeah. Well, look at my skates next. They have 72s. Or my skates, my main skates. So we'll put these aside and hold on, let me drink more drink. Take these. Throw those in the finish pile. Was there ever a 9 to 10 US mold of the Aeons, or I'm crazy? Oh, I don't know about that. That's not my size, so I couldn't tell you. Jordan's out. Great hanging. Thank you for hanging, Jordan. Always appreciate you, man. All right, so these are my main skates. These are my babies, and these have 72s and on the outside. And yeah, these are a lot more comfortable than say these 60s on the inside, rolling over like cobblestone and just rough pavement. So it's good for generally getting around. Like, yeah, like 80 would be better. But again, 80 is a decent jump up, and it does start to get like a little wishy-washy in the ankles, because it takes that much more support the bigger wheel size you have. So yeah, I'd still say the 72s are good for getting around town and learning in as well. It's a good medium ground. But do I take off those little middle wheels? I don't need those. I just want to roll down the street, not kill myself. The middle wheels are good to have in. They help with rolling over cracks in the cobblestones and stuff. Jasmine, middle wheels you only want to take out if you're trying to do grinds, which I don't think you're at just yet, Jasmine. There's less grass in Barcelona to none. Yeah, this is true. It's very cityscape. You can definitely pull off both looks. I would never shave my head, to be honest with. Okay. Yeah, I've shaved my head plenty of times though, so it's not uncommon. But thank you for that, Judas. I think they're 8 to 9, 10 to 10.5. I do a 9.5 faction. A bit on my sways. I'm a 10, so I'd imagine I'd be the same for Aeons. Yeah, that'd be tough. Like I'd probably recommend trying somebody's on before you go and buy a shell, because yeah, fitment is very important with the Aeons because the shell is hard and it is prone to pressure points. I had that. I got too small of one. I got the 7.5 of the Aeons when they first came out, and they murdered my my heel ankle area, above my foot, connecting to my ankle. And I definitely needed a bigger size. So yeah, I would make sure you get the right size before you dive into getting it. Before getting a Aeon. You skate so good with the setup. Thank you. Yeah, this is my favorite setup. I go through soul plates on a monthly or bi-weekly basis. This is like 2 or 3 weeks of skating on these soul plates, and they are reaching a size that I don't enjoy anymore. But luckily I have like 10, 15 sets of soul plates left over. But what do I say about these skates? These skates are the Eugen. These are the Eugen 3s, but not really at the same time. I like turtles too. Right, I was thinking about that, the right sizing. Yeah, I'm at a skate of 10 to 10 and a half Aeons, and I skate a 9 to 9.5 action. Okay, ouch. Okay, yeah, you got to step up a little bit. The Aeons are more narrow. Yeah, it's a good point.
275.
Mondo is 275. I rode around in a pair. Couldn't tell if they were 8 to 9, 10 to 5. They felt great. Similar to myself. It's nice. They do have a very Solomon reminiscent feeling the Aeons, and it does feel good, and they're really light, just like the Solomons too, which is amazing. 80 million is fun. I agree. I got to keep little wheels. Well, you have 72s on there, right? Or wait, did you get the aggressive ones or the ones with the flat 72s, guys? I mean, I can't remember now. All right, keep that in mind. I do want to set those Aeon 80s just for rolling out. Yeah, you go. Not exactly, Mark. I'm just curious. Yeah, faction plastic boots are coming. I'm excited about those. But yes, these are themed after the Ninja Turtles. I was able to. These are the Oregon Enon 3 liners and this and the hardware. So this strap, the mid buckle and this part, and this is the 1.0. I had to buy a 1.0 strap to work with the 1.0 sub plates. So these are 1.0 sub plates, not 2.0. And I added this Seba skate protector, which has been really handy, especially because I slide on this area a lot. So this has been really nice. My frames, of course, I do have undersole. I am a sponsored skater, contrary to what I said in previous streams. I am an officially sponsored skater by Undersole, and I have a product with my name on it, called by these frame and their frame walls for the 50/50 prime system. Running 72s on the outside, 60s on the inside. You have Rosie's M12s, the Easter colored ones. Which ones? What frames do those come with? Let me look those up real quick. Hold on. Rosie's Easter. How about Walmart? Oh, they have Rosie's quads at Walmart, apparently. Okay, so yeah, these are the ones that have right? They should have the 72s on the outside like this, right? These clear wheels. These should be 72s. Or are they 80s? Oh, these are 76s. Okay, so this is a really good size. So these are closer to 80s. So these should be fine rolling around town. And they're softer too, so they'll take a little bit, they'll be a little bit, have a better coast, you know, a little bit more of a cushy feel to them. I'm pretty sure you have, these are the other colored ones, right? I have carbon blacks and anxious for the new cuff and sole plates. Okay. Aeons would look really good, but they're a bit too wide. Oh, interesting. Aeons are wide? Aeons are kind of skinny in my opinion. Tease at them. JJ, can't go wrong with those. Always love them the way they look. Yeah, they're great. They're very for skinny feet. Yeah, they're cute. They are cute. Don't want to lose my ramp card. I have narrow girly too. Jasmine, with the frame and setup, have anti-rocker. You need a little wheels in the middle to ride the flat with bigger wheels. You need a frame designed for 40. Yeah, but if you have these skates, they aren't anti. They have wheels in the middle, and they're useful. If you take these wheels out, it's going to be harder to turn. Or if you put little wheels in here, it's going to be harder to turn, and it's going to be more uncomfortable going over those cracks and things in cobblestone. But yeah, 76 millimeter wheels are really good. Really good for where you are. Don't want to lose the ramp power. Gotta hit my boy's interest. You just camp. Wheels are smaller. It's Easter colored ones. Okay, so these aren't. Oh, so is it the one with? Okay, so no, these aren't the ones then. Okay, they're the ones that had aggressive frames on them then. Let's see if I can find them. So if they did have the frames, yeah. So okay, they have the smaller wheels. I know what one you're. I know what. Oh, these ones. Yeah. Okay. So these ones you'll want to get bigger wheels. Yeah. You have these ones. I forgot that they made these two, and you have the new frame or the other. This is a new or old frame. These are what 52s. So yeah, you probably just want a different skates. Yeah, these are 58s. So yeah. Okay, you're right. I was thinking you had those ones. I think you missed the comment about factions. I totally did. What did I miss? Let's just say math the transition wouldn't be difficult. So yeah, you can either get some new frames and have to change things out, but I would say you could just get a different pair of skates. Which skates? That's gonna be hard to recommend. I mean, if you're trying to go around Barcelona. These would be fun. These would what I would recommend. Hold on. If you're in Barcelona, I mean, these are not too hard to get. But here, I'll put these in chat. But these are cool for getting around because you just put your shoes in them. And they have big wheels. This would be better for bigger cracks. This would be better. Well, this is going to be harder because it's 80, 90. And then here I'm going. These are 90s. But, shit, maybe it would be okay. There's a lot of support with these. Or there can be a good amount of support. Actually, these might not be that good. If you have bad ankles, maybe I wouldn't recommend getting these. Because these are just, no, they have the cuffs on them. And I think these might be stiffer, but no, they kind of just like 2.0 cuffs. Well, they definitely have more support than the 1.0 cuffs. I can't remember how much support I had in the 2.0 cuffs. But the cool thing about these is you just slip your shoes in and you buckle them in, and you can, if you want, you don't have to carry, you can just carry these frames around. Like if you're trying to get around. You need support. Okay, then throw these out the window. Well, there's what about maybe the Nicole skates? Maybe those you would like. And those are teal as well. Oh, her skate's not on yet? Or online yet? Oh, here they are. These are 80s. That'd be a good size. These have a lot of support to them. Good idea. Yeah. I don't think you don't. Here, I'll give you a link anyways. But I don't think you need a link. This is Power Slide. Does Barcelona have skate shops? But yeah, and these are your color, I feel like, and they look really cool, and you can support Nicole at the same time. So yeah, that sounds like a decent prospect for you. If one of them tells us once a month they are coming, they keep the hype alive. There you go. I mean, I've seen the plastic skates. They're cool looking. They weren't my size, so I didn't get to try them. But the plastic factions are looking real hot. I hope they're going to be army green color they teased months ago. That would be sick. It would match the faction naming too. I think I remember them. She got yellow lilac. Is there a difference in integrity of your pro frame colors? Like is pink and light green less durable than say wood or black? No, it's all the same material, just dyed differently. So no. There is a thing that, let's see, can you see it on this frame? Yeah, so there was an issue, like see this cracked right here? That has happened to me on a couple frames. I've skated on these ones really hard, but it happened on someone else who bought the frames. So this is something that can and probably will happen. It's just because it's not easy to get a lot of material here. But it's not affected my skating whatsoever, so that is something to be cognizant about. And I do want to do a video about these one day. But today is not that day. But if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
I like
anything more about these? I just love these skates because I'm really excited about the Dustins. I might pick up a pair of those because I want to be able to put a shoe in. I do. That's one thing I don't like. Like the liner's amazing, but I do really miss being able to use the shoe like the dupes that you just saw. I miss that a bunch. All right, I'm cutting my wires here. Let's catch up. Purple and yellow, yes, the real. Okay, yeah, we got there. Unless I'm having false memories and spreading misinformation. It do well. It's too smart. Yes. Stoke the fire tree. Stoking the fire. Yes. Yeah, you need 4x80, 4x110. Yeah. Yep. Don't disagree. I think 80 would be good, especially if he's going from 58 to 80. 4x100 would be a big jump if you're going from 58. I'm gonna fall at every corner. Yes, getting the skates. Just call Mary and she will tell me to get her big wheel. Oh, she has. Does she have one too? Or she has the Aeons. That has a lot of support too. That's probably pretty similar. I believe Undersoul uses all East on PL play. Yes. So they should all have similar integrity. Thank you, Matt. More pre-framed rock. Yes. Holy skates, good idea. They are dope. Barcelona has shops. Cool. What shops are in Barcelona? I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank. I know there are, but I just didn't mean to distract bounce. I got my mind chill now. Cool. I'm glad. Welcome back, Amy. No worries. I did go over some of the I did go over the list of whatchamacallit of what AI says to do to get better with executive dysfunction, but I'll give you the tools if you want to utilize it yourself, Amy. Let's see. Well, Mary has a big stream. Okay, a big stream, big setup. What does Mary's look like? Now I'm curious. What does Mary's look like? I can't remember. Fusion. Phoenix, Arctic, Slow. Our side has so many skates. Is this it? Skate. This is the next. Very Munich. Shit, that's cheap. $155 on eBay. Size 6 to 6.5. These are good looking pictures. Yeah, these are sick looking too. Shit. These are 80. These are also 80s. So yeah, I don't think, and they're both gonna be the more narrow foot too. This might just looking visually, this may be closer to your Majestics. Send you that link. I got you, girl. Oh shit, that's a huge link. It's too big. Hold on. I gotta hit the share button. How do I share? Copy. Yeah, 155 is a good price. It's like the Mecca of blading, right? Amy's back. All the hearts for Amy. Oh, we did the I am. I barely heard that one. I think I have to turn up as much as I can go. I am certain I need massive amounts of the greenery. I am in greens. I would smoke some right now, but it's not here. Apparently, Ohio just legalized marijuana too. Which kind of sucks in a way, because that means it's gonna be harder for me to get. I'm gonna have to deal with more lines and shit when I go to the dispensary. It was nice being able to go to a dispensary with like nobody there, but that's probably gonna be okay if I go like right when it opens or something. All right, she got the Aeon. There has one good one. I'll check it out. Thanks, Tree. I think they do kind of sort of look after the aggressive kind of match. All right, got you. We hooked up now. Josh is heading to bed. Good night, Josh. Massive amounts of what? Fuck, I don't know what I'm talking about. Massive amounts of... I don't know, but yes. Keep searching your size. Okay. I guess I would... okay. Well, I wish you luck in the search. Okay, and then go back to this. So really, with these skates, there's not much more that I would say. I have a whole review on my on the shadows. The only thing different really is the 1.0 soul plates than the Oygons. I like them. I like these better for some reasons compared to the 2.0s. I like them because they have this base plate and I can keep my backslide groove. Which this one's almost dead. I love this green, but I think I'm gonna have to switch up the Ninja Turtle skates. But I have a whole bunch of other parts, so that's fine. But I do love this, but the soles on the 2.0s slide better, and they're bigger and they last a little bit longer. So there's that. If it's like here in WA, we don't have dispensary anymore. We only have retail stores. We only have retail stores. Oh, okay. It's probably gonna be like Chicago. Like Chicago has dispensaries, but that well, no, there are a couple medical only ones, but yeah, it basically is They basically turned into open to the public stores, but medical still took priority. So that's good. But also that means I don't have to renew my medical card though. So oh, they stopped issuing license for medical and they all became retail. Okay, yeah, that's different than Chicago then. I don't know if Michigan is like that or not. But interesting. But which Washington has also been around a lot long, has been legally for a lot. You have both in Massachusetts. Okay. All right, throw these over there. What else do I have in draft? What? All right, these are interesting. I got these from a thrift store, and these are amazing. And maybe I need to start skating in these because these grind really good. They have just the right amount of sole space that I like. I got these when difference in packaging regulations for growers. Okay, we have none of that stupid in Indiana. You got none of that in Indiana. It'll never be legal in here like ever. It's gonna take a while for Tennessee for sure. Although I think medical is legal in fucking Kentucky now, right? I think it just became legal in Kentucky. I like spinning wheels. If you didn't notice, like Law has his slaps, I have my wheel spins. That's how I do. I could do like a DJ thing of wheel spins, like wick. Yeah, whatever. 45 Street is dope. What does this say on here? Boxer is the name of the skate. Made by, what is the brand? Fuck, I can't read that. Sure Grip International. Yeah, these skates are amazing. I got these during the first tree week when I met Ben in Texas. We got these at a thrift store. I got them for like $5. They roll. These wheels are amazing. These bearings are amazing. They grind really good. I just haven't skated these much yet. So yeah, maybe I should start skating these more. Adam says I should totally absolutely skate these. Pine Top. I love quads. Only skate at the rinks though. Fair enough. Like it's actually really it's fun to do aggressive stuff in it. I feel like because like it's so similar to rollerblading, but it's different enough. Just like where you have to kind of relearn a lot of things, and that that to me learning a lot of times is like the most fun thing you can do in skating. Is like really like figuring something out. KY Legalized Medical. Okay, yeah, I think that was pretty recently. They have Delta 8 in Tennessee. Okay, Delta 8 is what? I don't know what that is. Is that like THC, but like commercialized or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, $5. I won't bother with medical. Hemo-derived Delta bios are available completely legal. So, geez, this is shit. I don't even know what that means. I'd rather go that route versus having that on my medical record. Fair enough. Oh, and especially since you're you're professional of sorts. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, it is something to keep in mind. That yeah, if you get a medical card, like yeah, that sticks with you. Enough of that. So yeah, there's not much else to say of these. I don't have a lot of experience, but I really like these. And if I want to get into quadding and not be wearing, say these things. Hold on. That leads me to the crowd favorite, the flipper skates. Knock over my empty twisted tea. And these things, oh my gosh, these things are incredible. Like there's something about the rubber just really hugging my feet right here that I have so much control over that they are. I skate surprisingly good in these flipper skates. And they have, you can see I modded some K2 grind plates on them to make grind blocks, and these are just some. I got them off some thrift store skates. These are just plastic fucking trucks. They have metal. No, they have metal trucks, but plastic frames, bases, whatever you want to call them. Man, these are just a wild of fun. And these aren't even on straight. If you look at these aren't even straight, but they just work. I can do a surprising amount of tricks in these flipper skates, and they make for a cool like toe stall thingy because of the flippers. Gotta get grind plates on there first. They grind those other ones grinded pretty good without grind plates. But yeah, I do get wheel bite and stuff if it's not like coping or something like that, like a ledge. When I was there, my coworker bought some from a dispensary, quote unquote dispensary. Okay, you gotta go soon to bed, and I rest and have a routine before bed. Okay, yeah, take care of that routine. Helps you get to sleep. Delta 8 ain't really weed, produces temporary high. Okay. I would rather just have the real thing at that point, I guess. Is Hood Panda still around? I don't know. Pagin Matt Lion. I would love to see you in a good pair of Chayas or one of Nix's custom. I want to see you cook, man. That's true. I would like to skate in the real. Oh, what I do want to do is I want to get my. So I had these frames. I had these, you know, whatever, this quad set up on my rems, and it was really good. So yeah, maybe I just need to find another set of these and put them back on my rems, or find something to put on my rems. Because yeah, my rems with my Happy rems with quad frames skate amazing. So I did try that. That's probably the closest thing to a quad skate I've skated. No, I've skated an actual quad skate, and that's pretty good. But I loved that experience, really. It should say quote unquote high. Okay. Hemp derived delta is the same shit. They just gotta extract the THC from a boatload of hemp versus THC rich buds and traditional cannabis. Okay. Is it about the same price then, or is it cheaper, more expensive? Plates is what they call them, quads. Okay. The plates. Even though they look like blocks. A lot of them look like blocks. I guess like the bone ones look like plates, but like the chicks and bowls one, or the community bowls now, those are just big giant blocks. Good night, Jasmine. The frame part. Okay. Oh, plates. Okay, the mounting thing. Those are called plates. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Gotcha. Regular THC is Delta 9. It has Delta 8 in it, but smaller amounts. And KY, we can get Delta 9 vapes as long as it comes from hemp. Interesting. What are there videos about that? Wait, what are you referring to, Judas? About the same price. Okay. I put hemp seed in my protein shake. Does that count? Not the same, but it can definitely have beneficial benefits to the thingy. Video. Oh, the REM quads. Oh, that would just be on Instagram shit. That was a while ago. Let's see if I can find that shit. Let's see. Hold on. And then I have a quad video. Let's see. So this was my first time skating on quads. Avocado Toe Stop on Instagram. She let me borrow her skates. These ones had the CIB blocks on them. Yeah, and after skating, I skated these. This was the first time skating like a legit pair of quads. I was like, oh yeah, this is fucking fun. That's when I caught the bug. I was like, yeah, this is really cool. It's close to being blading, but it's not the same, so I'm into it. And let me try to find the fucking what's it called? The REMs. I'll try to find that video after this. I'm kidding. I know. I've researched a lot about Delta THC, but rarely even use it. Fair enough. Tree, you're better than most squad skates, everyone. I skate a lot of skates, so I mean, quads aren't that different from the wacky things that I've skated previous to that anyways. Alright, I need to go to Instagram to find this shit. Find the whatchamacallits, and this is gonna be way down here. Alright, give me a minute. Agree, Crazy Squeals. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. God, Instagram is so hard to go to old shit. That was when I still lived in That was when I still lived in whatchamacallit. How about fish flops? Man, I can't afford fish flops. They're like, how much was Eddie wanting for the fish flops? Like $100 something or whatever. If I tried quad, my ankles would snap and I'd end up with a toe top on my ass. Toe stop on your ass. So like quads aren't as bad as they seem because of the 4x4 arrangement. You don't need near as much ankle support for quads. That's why I have quads on that's why I have quads on my Crocs, which I haven't shown yet, and quads on these flippers. I know my ankles are a different story, but it requires less ankle strength for quads. Yeah, I agree. Quads are easier to stand on for a long time. Matt had that too. I need the extra ankle suspension. Oh, did you try the epic grind quads? I did that too. Shit, that's up here somewhere. I gotta retrace my memory. When was that? That's when things were still cold, so it's before this. Quads. Where are the quads? Okay, it's still warm here, so it's before this. Okay, slightly before this. Wearing a helmet then. Quads. There they are. Here's the epic quads. I didn't do this for very long. The wheels are shit, and I borrowed Yinda gave me. I didn't borrow. Yinda gave me these like wide trucks, but I don't actually like the wide trucks. I like the stock standard trucks. It's harder for me to lock on soles and shit in the wide trucks. But yeah, they worked out really well. These worked out really well, and you could have the backslide grooves in them too. Which reminds me, I did tell Eric's girl that I would set the epic grind quads back up when I came back, because I think she might like those. You see your quotes in the comments. That's okay. Memories are hard. Yeah, 100-ish. Yeah. Sheesh. Yeah, no, thank you. I wish my quads would standardize their truck setups. I agree too. There's a world full of developers out there ready to make upgrades and accessories. Damn near impossible. Yeah, they could definitely benefit from a UFS thingy. All right, now I got to go way back. Give me a second. Way back to Chicago. You ain't lying, yeah. Some sort of UFS. Here's a Yinda. Yinda's really good at the quadding. I know Skeet, or Adam knows fucking. Yinda fucking sends it, like. But Yinda's like definitely different from other quad skaters, where like, cause she used to skate with us, like she would skate with us. She would come out to us for sessions and shit, and she would throw down just like we were. And she's got higher standards than most of us. He's like, that was not perfect. I need to do it just right. But yeah, Oyinda, amazing. Here, let me oh shit, I'm gonna have to go through this all again. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go through that thing again. But yeah, she's worth following on the Instagram. She I think that she should be I think she should definitely be more popular than she is within the quad community, because she throws the fuck down. Sure. All right, this is Ohio. It's my favorite. Amazing. So good. Every brand has its own size. Yeah. It makes it hard. It's so hard finding. It's just as hard as trying to find something old on Instagram. Alright, it's slightly before this, I believe. Somewhere around here? Somewhere around here? Is it before this? Yeah, it's before this, I think. Like, it's cool to have your life, you know, your life index, but it's also hard when you're looking for a specific thing. Fisher Price skates. Fuck, where are the quads? Okay, okay, it's before this because I have the quads on the, this is when I first, so I took the frames off and put them on the, flippers. Willing to make buffers for quads, but the best I could do would be print 2 square pieces and drill their own holes. Yeah. He tore it up at the compound for sure. He did top acid down the kink box, man. That's your difference. Made sense to leave it alone. I want to design new blocks that's like the China block. That would be good. Yeah, it's a never-ending rabbit hole. Yeah, trying to find the shit. So yeah, it's before this. Before this. Oh, here's the Crocs. Here's the quad Crocs that I have that I'll show eventually, but skates are flipping awesome. A lot of people hate it, but they don't understand it's based of aggressive frames, so you can roll out in unit. Yeah, yeah, and that Mike TXera guy or whatever, he fucking destroys it in them. Or no, he has a different pair now, but he did destroy it in them, I think. That'd be neat. I also know nothing about quads, so that doesn't help. Yeah, it is a whole new world. Certainly. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. Fuck. That was a fun video. I wanted to get more into the epic grind shoes, but I just am not at the moment. Around here, okay, it's before this because they're still on the flippers. Still the flippers. I do a lot of shit, don't I? It's weird to look back and be like, holy shit. I make a lot of content. A lot of this is repeats, but you know, repost. Oh, this one is something I've only did once, but was neat. Get in the woods, you'll be invisible? What? Oh, with the Crocs. This was really hard to skate. It was easier. This was like a prep for the writing the Uno. So it was a little bit easier to balance than the Uno, but it was still really hard to balance like in the middle on two wheels, as you can see here. Just riding down the ramp was not easy. So yeah, a half quad. It's certainly possible, but it's actually there's a quad skater on Instagram who only has like front trucks or something like that. And she does some really cool things. I can't remember what her name is right off the bat, but yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, we're getting close. It's around here somewhere. I can feel it. Maybe. I don't think I passed it up. This is like wintertime. Oh shit, I need to go to the next season? Fuck me. That was like 2 years ago. Man, that was a long time ago. Those are buys. Yeah, they're not quads. They're buy skates. Mono, or not mono, but duo skates. God damn. Why do I do so much stuff? I have thought about like just making like one incredibly long video of all my skating. It's probably gonna be like several hours long. I could put it to like my music, or I could just have it rough. I probably should do that just for posterity's sake. But I considered that. God damn it, where is this at? Did I pass it up? No, it's around here because it's after I did the quads for the first time. Okay, here it is. Here's one. Okay. Here's one. I took the toe caps off so I could do toe, or the toe stops off so I could do toe slides. Yeah, here's the rems though. The rems with the quad frames. It's a really good feeling. And yeah, you could do like the Mike, like Mike does with the thingies. So that's a possibility. All right, so there's one where like I'm trying to find the video where I first built them. I think it's this one. I think I was doing like 3 sweaties and shit. Step on royales, but you know, it's my first time. Okay, it's actually harder to jump in the quads. I'm not sure why, but yeah, these rems are quite amazing. Yeah, I would love to set this back up again. And it's good, like, so it has like, you know, like an ankle similar to what, like, you know, it's kind of in between, like, you know, your traditional cuff skate and a, because I don't have cuffs on my rems. But, yeah, it's a good feeling. Not as nimble, but yeah, I love it. Yeah, I could do rails in them, so really good. All right, Matt, getting tired. All right, see you later, Matt. I'm going to be getting off here pretty soon here, actually. About 15 minutes. Or no, about 25 minutes. But I'm a huge advocate for a real hard boot quads because the traditional boot is not for aggressive. Yeah, it's not terribly conducive for aggressive, that's for sure. And especially the ways that I see some girls ride them. Yeah, they aren't very conducive to it. Yeah, I think something like this with a little bit extra support would be better off than what they're using currently. But you know, it's not my place to dictate what they do. It's just, I think, from my personal experience, I think that yeah, the technology of quads, they could use some modernization, certainly. All right, next skate. Yeah, dude, Nick's has some dope quad for sure. This is Solomon ST Juniors, actually, by JT or Justin Thursday. I've gone over these skates recently, so I won't go into too much depth. I put the fully 3D printed tree frames on them, 60mm flat on these. With Intuition. Solomon's and Intuitions are a beautiful combination. Yeah, dude, he does so much. Fucking Nick's got really good at quadding and rollerblading really quick, because I think he's only been skating for like a year or two for both. So he got really good really fast. Speaking of Nick's. But anyways, yeah, I've tried these. So I only did a little bit of skating on these, and so far the fully 3D printed frames have been holding up. But I've not really given them a stress test. But I'm excited about them working because I'm excited about it. But yeah, I've not been able to give them a good test. And I don't necessarily want to put these on my shadows just yet. And I've really only wanted to skate the shadows lately. So I've tried to skate this. I've tried to skate these and other things, but the shadows just feel so good. And they're so broken in that I just it's hard to skate anything else. But yeah, that's these. They're broken. The cuff is broken, so I need to do something about that. But other than that, Solomon's always a good skate. Oh shit, I almost broke something. Alright. Next skate real quick, or next skates. Actually, I think I might stop soon. I'm getting a little tired. Chat's dying down, which is fine. But it does make it harder to talk, so we'll do this and one more skate, and then I'll go ahead and close down shop. I know it's been a long day for a lot of people, especially if you were in Ben's stream all day long. It's cool, and I'm also getting tired talking, and I gotta go to bed early. So, reasons. So what are those? These are called Cardiff Cruisers. So like similar to the shadows. You stick your shoes in them, and these actually stretch up forward, and it has like a shock that pulls it back. So when you step in, it's just gonna click to your foot, and then you could tighten it on the bottom here when you if you have it on a good spot. But these are made for your shoes. Oh, and this when you hit this brake, when you step on this, it'll close the it closes this front when it's got a little button back here. So they close. They're not electric. These are manual. They look like they could be electric though. They look like it would be easy to make these electric, honestly. But no, these are just like, it's kind of like a mix between a quad and a inline, where it's like spaced out like this. So like, yeah, it has some, has some stability to it. And you brake by I took the brake off, but the way you brake is you just lean back on this wheel and there's a brake on top of it. And that's how you would brake, but we don't need, where we're going, we don't need no brakes. These are not necessarily ideal, and they're actually kind of heavy, but I mean, as something to get around town, this could be an option, and it didn't do well, so you can find these for pretty cheap. They certainly look silly, and you definitely look silly skating in them. Because you don't really get the same push as you do from an inline or a quad. So you just kind of lift your feet up and kind of do like a penguin motion, sort of looking motion. It reminds me of three-wheeled Harleys. It does remind me of those three-wheeled Harleys, yeah. Very reminiscent of that. But you can do grinds in them. I've done like a 3 front side in these. It was the hardest trick. Doing anything soul related is really hard. I did put at one point I put a Solomon boot in them and did like backslides in them. But yeah, these are Cardiff Cruisers. I think I got these for like $17 or something like that. Colorway is a classic colorway, and it's cool. Yeah, look how these wheels spin. That's cool. It does the weird illusion when you get them spinning fast enough. They almost like spin backwards. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but as far as quality, yeah, I can't really recommend these terribly well, but they're certainly in the interesting category, which is why I bought them. All right, last one. See what we got. You guys have seen the Epic Grind shoes already. All right, we'll just do the Crocs because y'all saw the video just a second ago. So these are the Crocs, the Croc skates. Same thing, just some roller derby cheap plates apparently. Wheels are okay, better than some of the thrift store ones I've got. And yeah, all I did was I took some I UFS'd them by there's a bolt under here that you can't really see. If you look at it right now, well, there it is right there. There's a bolt right here, and this is all this is just axle bolts that I squeeze through here and then just drilled a hole up top, and then I just put I originally didn't have a spacer, and the bolts would just squeeze through here. So I put a K2 spacer in, and now they seem to be working fine. These are a little bit big for me, so I have to like wear an insole with them. If I got a size that fit me pretty tightly, they'd probably perform a lot better, but these are all loose and flowy, so they don't really do too well under normal circumstances. Sport mode is required, or almost required. Yeah, well, for me required since they're so big. But like with the fish gates, with Eddie's fish gates, they cover more of the top of the foot, so that's why they're a little bit easier to maneuver. I'd say that for me, these are harder to skate than the fish skates, even though sport mode exists. It's just not really, doesn't really lock my foot in very well. So these are hard to skate, and definitely there have been times where like my ankle would shoot over. and it does make me uncomfortable when that happens. It hasn't hurt me, but I definitely feel uncomfortable about that. But these I got, I got these, or you don't know, but I got these from Goodwill for like maybe $3 or something like that. I don't think I have the sticker anymore. But yeah, I do want to go thrifting again soon here. I've not been thrifting in a long time, but I finally feel like I'm able, I will be able to go out into society, in particular a thrift store soon here. And my sister was asking about that. And if I go with my sister, yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable being with her. That way, in case something happens while I'm in public, like a meltdown. Yeah, hopefully I can go to the thrift store and buy some more stuff. Because I haven't done that in a long time, and it's really cool what you can come by. I know, like, it's not commonplace, but it's something that I find fun. Just being able to go to the thrift store, look at something, and be like, could I make something out of it? And then making something out of it and seeing how it performs. It can perform terribly. This actually, look at this. This has a backslide groove in it. It's a pretty good one. So yeah, I think that'll do it for tonight. I always appreciate you stopping by. If you're watching the video after the fact and you're wondering where the skates were, they're here. We did take a mental health, we made it into a little bit of a mental health day, and that's the thing. Like, I am pretty much always open, I won't say always, but pretty much always open to talk about mental health and things of that nature. And try to get a better understanding through it with everybody, and other conditions too. Like, so like with like Joe's condition with the, I can't remember the name exactly, but because of the stroke and having to relearn how to talk and walk. One, I think it's fascinating. Two, I think it's good so we can be kind of more like an ally to people that have experienced those things. I think it's nice to understand those things. But there's just so many things out there that it's hard to know about. And I know it sucks having to be like, the person to explain it. Yeah, I think it's beneficial, and I appreciate when someone's willing to share. But that's today. It's been a good day. I do need to get going and getting myself ready for bed, actually, too. Whether or not I fall asleep is a different question, but I just should at least be starting to wind things down. And hopefully, if you're doing the same, I hope you have a good night. If it's sometime in the day for you, I don't think there's anybody really from other countries in here tonight, but that's okay. All right, Rob says thanks for streaming. Thank you for being here, Rob, as usual. Ending screen coming on. Mario, let's do it. And then we're leaving at the deek as usual. But yeah, I love your guys' company. I appreciate it greatly. And yeah, I'm glad that we could have a place to talk about things of like dating and fucking drugs and words, fucking mental health stuff and health stuff in general. So I have 2 songs playing even though it's over. All right, there's the deek. All right, enjoy yourselves and have a good one. See y'all later.